What up, though, y'all? It's your boy Bill. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're new here and you don't really know what I be having going on, I tell stories about the prison, about how bad it is, how dangerous it can get, and just about the street life in general, with hopes of motivating somebody to make better decisions, to change their mind about committing crime and just live a good lifestyle. Whatever it is you want to accomplish or achieve in life, you can do it the legit way. You don't have to break the law and end up going to prison, because you could go to prison and never make it out. Oh, I come to a new dorm. I was coming out the hole for something, man. I don't even remember. Probably something about a phone or a candy bar or something. I come into a new dorm, I go holler at my folks. So one of my partners up there in the room talking to me. And he just telling me like what's going on in the dorm, letting me know who's who type stuff like that. Now, back then, I used to love sweets, bro. For some reason, I'm talking about, all jokes aside, I probably ate 5 honey buns in one day before. I know I ate a whole box of them peanut butter Buddy bars. So I got food, I got everything I got, but I ain't got nothing sweet. So I asked bro, I'm like, bro, you ain't got no sweets you can trade me out for, no soups or whatever? He like, nah, hell nah. I'm like, who the store man is in here, man? I might need to go try to swap something out. He said his name Memphis. He said, but he don't do no trading. He strictly stores it out. So he'll give you a honey bun, but he gonna want 2 back. I'm like, I really ain't trying to store nothing out, but all right, bump it, whatever. We'll figure it out. I'll just go use the soups eventually to probably buy 2 honey buns and just take it back to him. You know what I'm saying? So I asked him like what he look like, what room he in. He say dark-skinned, chubby dude with the afro. So I go down to the room he at, knock on the door, knock on the door, knock on the door, knock on the door, knock on the door. Then I'm like, say Memphis, say Memphis. Don't nobody say nothing. So shit, eventually I walk off. And I'm looking at the room though, I see somebody else go in there. It's not the same description as bro described. So I went back over there and knocked again. Then I heard somebody say, yo, and I pulled the door open. I was like, hey, what's up, bro? Now, when I pulled the door open, the dude that I just saw go in the room, he was standing up in his box doing something. And it was a dark-skinned, chubby dude with a little afro sitting on the bed on the tablet with the plugs in his ear. So I'm like, damn, he was in here the whole time. He didn't even hear me because he in here listening to the music. He like this. So I'm like, bro, one of y'all named Memphis? I knew what description he said, but I'm just about to address the first person I see. He like, yeah, it's bro right there. So I do him like this. When he looked up at me, I like waved a little bit so he'll look at me. So he pulled the earplugs out and do like this. So I was like, hey, bro, they told me you run store. I'm trying to see if I could goddamn get a honey bun and give it back to you. So he did like this. So he went in the box, grabbed the honey bun, handed it to me, and did this, basically saying 2 back. So I was like, 2 back, right? He did like that. I was like, all right, bet. So I leave, go back up there. Bro eventually come back down there. We chopping it up. I was like, man, I was at that man door for the longest, bro. Knocking. He was in there the whole time. He didn't hear me, though, because he had the earplugs in. And then bro said, who you talking about, Memphis? I said, yeah. He said, man, it ain't that he goddamn had the earplugs in. I said, yeah, he did. When I went in there, I seen the earplugs in his ear. He said, man, bro don't talk. I said, what you mean? He said, he can't talk. I said, what the hell you mean he can't talk? Like somebody got some press on him or something? He said, no, bro, the man is like mute. They call it mute or something. He said he do not talk. The man said he never talked a day in his life. I said, shit, I was talking to him. He was understanding perfectly fine. He said he can hear. He just can't talk. I said, oh, hell no. I'm thinking, bro, playing. I'm thinking he just making stuff up or just joking or whatever. He like, no, I'm serious. The man don't talk. He can't talk. He never talked in his life. But he understand and hear perfectly fine. I'm like, I don't know what that is. But I told him, I'm like, bro, you know, that slick kind of dangerous now, especially in this chain gang. He like, what you mean? I said, bro, how the hell you the store man? You giving everybody food and you can't talk. That just sounds like something that will eventually like make people pick on you or buck on you or try you, because niggas gonna feel like something wrong with you, you know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, hell no, you tripping. I'm like, what you mean I'm tripping? He said, folks, ain't nobody finna go playing with that man. That man slap retarded, bro. Everybody know that. That man done bust his gun so many times. Now, whenever somebody say bust his gun, y'all probably know, but just in case you don't, it just mean hitting somebody with the candy bar. He said, man, that man done bust his gun so many times. He said, bro, it's so many niggas in the dorm right now. That man done punched out, bro. People know not to play with him. He just can't talk. But he cool as hell, though. He good people. He just can't talk. I was like, bro, you serious? Like, I'm really thinking it's a prank or something. He was like, no, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. So we go to dorm, we do. So brother, you know, they think they can rap. They think they just so fire rapping. So, you know, I go in there, I'm listening in. I'm like, okay, they cool, they straight, but they ain't really, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, when you do stuff like that, it's all kind of people, whether you kick it with people or not, whether you talk to people or not, that'll come in the room or in a TV room, wherever y'all at. Cause you know, everybody like music. Shit, everybody want to hear some music. And then there's a lot of talent in prison. There's a lot of people in there that's super, super talented. So a lot of people would come in and just listen. So it was all kind of people. We crowded up in this room, beating on the box. All kind of people came in there. So I decide, you know, to go on there, because when the last dude stopped and everybody said what they said about it, he was like, man, don't nobody else in here rap, don't nobody else in here rap. And I had done just wrote me one, cause you know how I'm coming. So I go on there beating on the box. You know how I'm coming. So I go on there beating on the box. I say, I know it got killed for popping that by our brother. I'm never lacking. I keep that fire when I'm up and when I sleep is under the cover. I put that fire in your face, your expression erase. I did not eat the cake. You saying you loyal, but I know you fake. So I look up. When I'm like looking up as the door swinging open again, the dude Memphis walk in the room. He just come in there. You know what I'm saying? He had a little size to him, whatever. So I'm like, I know you're a rat and a poisonous snake. Never tell on my brother we'll never relate. If we go on the lick and it's him and and I'm just going in, and the dude Memphis started making a nasty face like, you know what I'm saying? If I clap and catch me a case interrogation, I got nothing to say. Man, the dude Memphis started turning up like that. Then he was looking at me, doing something like, I guess telling me, so I just do that back. I guess like telling me it's hard, like he liked the song or whatever. When I finished, I walked over on this side, you know, to let somebody else go up to the box and do their song or whatever. Dude Memphis hit me on the shoulder, so I look at him, he was like, so I was like, yeah, appreciate it, bro, that'd be hard, appreciate it. I'm really looking at him like, bro, you can talk, bro. You fooling everybody. I never in my life met nobody that couldn't talk. I'm like, bro, I ain't saying that, but I'm just looking at them like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was finished with their song, and people start moving out the room. It's this tall, skinny, light-skinned dude named Bud. Bud came walking this way. I'm right here on this side. Memphis, like, standing kind of across from me on that side. Bud come walking. You know, a few people done walked out. Now he got to pass through us to leave out the room. When he get close, Memphis put his hand on Bud's chest and was like, so Bud was like, what, I don't owe you nothing, Memphis? And Memphis was like, he was like, damn, sure do owe you 2 bags of chips, don't it? He was like, man, damn, I forgot, bro. And Memphis was like, and then dude was like, it ain't been no 2 weeks. I owe you, but it ain't been that long. So he tried to walk off. So Memphis touched his chest again. So Bud like, hey, bro, don't put your hands on me, Memphis. He was like, shit, I got you, bro. So he tried to walk off again. Memphis, do it again. I'm like, oh, hell no. So Memphis like, he was like, bro, okay, I got you on Stow Day. I got you on Stow Day. Shit, you ain't got to keep touching me, bro. I got you on Stow Day. And he pushed past this time, for real. Memphis looked at the dude walking out the room and just did his head like that. I was like, oh, shit. Because I'm already thinking about what my homeboy told me about him. Like, Holmes stole, you know what I'm saying? Whether that got something to do with his talking or not, he like, bro, ain't nobody playing with him. Everybody know better. Like, the man told. That's what they told. That's what somebody told me. You know what I'm saying? So I push out the room. Memphis came behind me, hit my arm. I'm like, man. So I'm like, what's up, bro? He was like telling me to follow him. So I went behind him, went to his room. He sat down on the bed and he pulled out like a dry erase board. Bro, I'd never seen this in a dorm except for faith and character-based dorm. He pulled out a dry erase board. It was kind of small. It was like that. And he had a little dry erase marker with it. And he wrote on the thing, bro, that song so hard, I'll pay you to hit it again for me real quick. So I'm like, you for real, bro? He was like, he did like this. He got up and was going to his box. And then it's like he had a thought and turned around real quick, erased what he had on the board, and then he wrote something else. And then he turned the board to me to let me see. And it said, I was about to give you $2, but instead of that, just hit it for me, and then you don't owe me them 200 buns no more. So I'm like, shit, bet, let's do it. So I get on his box, I go to beating, hitting the song. Man, that man was so turned up. That man was like this. That man got up out the bed, doing like that when, you know what I'm saying? As I was rapping and stuff like that, shit, I left on about my business. Before I left out the room, I'm like, so I don't owe you them 200 buns, right? He like, so I'm like, all right, cool. So shit, I went on about my business. Couple days went by, the man was pulling up, bro. I ain't gonna say every day, but damn near every other day. Like whenever he see me in pass, he be like hollering at me and stuff. Or if I'm out in the day room leaning on the rail and we just so happen to look at each other, he like say what's up to me and stuff like that. And a couple days went by, and it was store day. So on store day, you know, listen, bro, on store days, this when the most time people finna fight. Because somebody owes somebody. This gonna be the most excited, turned up time. Like, the way you be at work on Fridays when you get your paycheck, how good you be feeling. You know, the food is currency in prison. So in prison, it's damn near like a payday for the people who went to store. And it's a very sad day for the people who didn't go because they hungry, they been hungry, and now they got to watch the people who used to be hungry with them enjoy their food. So, store day came, bro. You got dudes cooking sausages, you got dudes gambling, all kind of stuff. Man, there was a dude sitting on the bench in front of the TV, eating a bag of Doritos, looking at the TV. I'm leaning on the rail. I'm looking straight at Memphis. That man walked straight from the room. His door was wide open. This man had so much food, bro. He had so much food covering the floor, the bed, everything, bro. This man had food everywhere. And he keep his door open. That's, you know, kind of a way for the people who owe you. Y'all see me, come on, pay me while I'm situating everything. And that man Memphis walked straight from that room, bro. And walked clean up, real cool, calm and collected, right in front of the dude that was sitting there. But he like got in front of him, like put his whole body in front of dude. He was like, and I don't know what dude said, but he said something. But man, Memphis snatched the bag of Doritos out the man's hand, bro. It was like, you know what I'm saying? So the dude went to standing up. He was like, hey, Memphis, bro, I already. And before that man could get another word out of his mouth, Memphis hit him in the face. He hit him in the face. The dude fell back. Memphis leaped on top of this man like a damn leopard and was just punching him in the face, bro. You had a few people like, whoa, 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 Memphis, hold on, Memphis, hold on, Memphis. So I guess his homeboy, he like, hold on, Memphis, hold on, Memphis, hold on, Memphis. No, he got that. He was waiting on me. He was waiting on me, Memphis. Memphis, he was waiting on me to pay you, big bro. He was waiting on me. So Memphis got up, frowned up, looking at him. Dude just finally started getting up or whatever off the floor. So he looked up to the dude who came out the room and was saying, hold on, Memphis. He was waiting on me to give him something before he pay you. So Memphis was like, so I took that as, nigga, why you ain't just say that? Why he ain't just say that? Whatever the case. I don't know what he was saying. Bruh, the dude who was in that room we was rapping that kept walking past and Memphis kept putting his hand on his chest, came walking down the steps. And let me tell you, before I even tell you that, let me tell you what's so crazy. While Memphis hitting the man in the face, when he jumped on him and was hitting him, this nigga still got the damn bag of Doritos in his hand the whole time he's swinging. I say, this nigga angry, hungry, everything. The dude came walking down the steps. He had 2 bags of chips in his hand. He walked over, like walking up to Memphis, but he didn't get like super close up on him. He just like walked up like a few feet away. You could hear him say Memphis, whatever. Memphis looked up at him. This dude still sitting here on the bench, but he like halfway got down, don't want Memphis to swing on him again. Dude walks up and say Memphis, but you know, he got like an attitude in his swag. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he seemed like he gonna try to buck the system or something. Like, just like some people be like that towards people that got a reputation for doing stuff because they want to try to show you that, nigga, don't put me in the category of your victims. I ain't one of them. That could have been his reasoning. But he went to walking up, he had 2 bags of chips, 2 bags of hot Cheetos. He was like, say Memphis. And when he got a little closer, he held the bags up and threw the 2 bags of chips on the bench by where Memphis was standing at. Both bags fell on the floor. And he turned around and walked off. Now, if that was me and I threw you some chips, but it fell on the floor, I feel like out of respect, I'm going to pick the chips up and hand it to you because I feel like I'm trying you or something like that. Man, that man threw the chips on the bench. Both bags hit the floor. He saw the bags hit the floor. This man turned around and went to walking off. Man, Memphis went to walking straight behind him. And when he got close up on him, he spunked him. He grabbed his arm, spunked him real hard. So when dude turned around, he said, man, the fuck wrong with you, Memphis? Nigga gonna come grabbing on me. Nigga, the hell wrong with you, bro? Your ass tripping. And then Memphis was like pointed towards the chips on the ground. And he looked over there. He said, okay, nigga, they your chips. Get them. And man, next thing you know, that dude, Memphis, you got to watch part 2 to see what that dude, Memphis, did.